Marshall, he's back and he's angry. This time, he no longer trusts or believes any woman on this entire planet.
I can no longer trust or believe any woman on this planet. I'm being dead ass. I don't believe anything they say. It sounds strange, but I'm at the point where the moment a female opens her mouth, I'm just like, you're lying. You're lying to me. I don't believe you. She could be telling me about all the good cantaloupe at the grocery store that she found. I don't believe you. I don't believe that you even saw cantaloupe. I don't believe the grocery store had
jaded.
cantaloupe, actually.
Jaded as hell. This is the basement dude, right? He lives in the basement and he has no ambitions for anything better. He's just cool chilling where he's at, right?
I believe that you fucked a guy over by the pineapple. That's what I believe.
Jeez, bro. Touch grass.
You know what I mean? I mean, bro, I don't even know how dudes get in relationships today. How do you even get into a relationship? If the chick is over the age of 21 or 22, she's probably slept with at least, bare minimum, 15 dudes already. Probably times that by 10. No, 1,500 dudes she's probably had in her DMs on all her apps, social media apps, dating apps, and all that stuff. I mean, the amount of dick pics that she's probably been sent, the amount of dicks that she's probably seen, not just in person, but on a screen, bro. Man. And you want...
Yeah, but logic back is how much porn have you watched? Are you desensitized to women? Can you still even get it up if you had a real woman in front of you? Like, that's the argument they would make back. So that's not a good argument. Like, how much D has she seen? Okay, and how much porn have you consumed up until this point in your life? For a man, probably a lot. Yeah, we're gonna have to use better arguments for that.
Like, buy roses at Giant. Well, Giant is a grocery store. I don't know what grocery store you have where you live, but you want to buy roses at a grocery store. You can, like, take her on a date and stuff, and, like, make little dating app profiles that say, like, you know, your favorite TV show was Game of Thrones, but you hated the ending, and, like, you just need somebody that can understand that, and who you can talk with about, you know, Interstellar or something. Like, bro, what are you doing? Why? This whole system is like, you can't do nothing with it. All these women, you can't even believe anything that they say. You get in a relationship, how many dudes you been with? What's your body count? Oh, it's like 4.
But why ask? This guy's just doing everything wrong. First of all, I understand men want women, so then men start obsessing over women. But you don't get things by obsessing over them. You only get things when you actually don't care about getting them at all. And then they come into your life. Women like men that don't care about them. His whole life revolves around, at least these videos, a good portion of his mental thinking revolves around women and what women are doing, and maybe down to his behaviors and how he's given up. Why has he given up? Because his mental framework is around women. I give up because these women aren't worth it anymore. These women are a problem. What's the point in trying for these women? If that's your mentality, you're already a cuck and you lost. Here's why. Basing your motivation, your determination, and your ambition on a person, a woman no less, is guaranteed failure for you as a man. Guaranteed. You should be basing all of that on yourself or a historical figure like a man or something like Jesus, right? If you have a character or a hero that you aspire to be, it's somebody that lives beyond what you're currently living, virtue, all that stuff, and you're trying to replicate those strengths or virtues, okay? Or you want to stand strong on your own so that you could be the guy people may come to for help, can depend on, get wisdom from, get respect that way, because you are independent. But if you're basing all your actions, your mental state, your feelings, all your emotions are driven by women answering you on Tinder, the text message came back immediately or got left on read, if that affects your mood throughout the day, you're a fucking simp. You're lost already. Not a single man you look up to, any historical figure, would care what a woman thinks about his life, his hobbies, his visions, his dreams, his goals. Not a single fucking one of those men give a shit. When a woman comes along that fits in there like a nice puzzle piece, she will be accepted into his life. She has the privilege of being in this man's life. That's what you guys don't understand anymore. It's a privilege to be in my life because of the reality that I built. You have no power here. I am the prize. That's actually how this shit works. Now, if you're at the bottom of the barrel, if you don't have any ambition, if you don't try to escape the rat race for yourself and become financially independent for yourself, no woman will even pay attention to you anyways. But if one does, she'll quickly lose interest because everything you do is motivated by women instead of motivated by yourself, by elevating yourself. You're dependent on this outcome of getting a woman. Therefore, you will never have one. This is the deeper level of this understanding that men come to usually later in life, because all of us are in our, teenage years and early 20s, hell, even into the 30s. Men don't realize or won't admit to themselves that everything they do is for pussy. All their motivation, the motivation to get jacked, it's for pussy. Their motivation to make money is to get girls. To buy the nice car, it's for girls. For girls, because the attention from girls makes you feel like more of a man, because having girls makes you feel like a man, because being a man, it means having women. It is. As much as you don't want to admit it to yourself, that's why a lot of men do what the fuck that they do. That's the truth. Now, once you get a little older, maybe your hormones subside a little bit, you start to get more clarity in your thinking, or just life experiences from being burned, getting red pilled by dealing with women, being in their vicinity. You start to realize that women come and go, but you're the only constant in your life, and you gotta fix you. You have to take care of you, because no one's coming for you. No one's gonna save you. There won't be a woman that makes your life happier. There's not a single person outside of yourself that can make you happy and content with life. Only you. So when you realize this is why older men, they become more greedy with their time, more selective with the women that they date. They vet them better. It's not about just getting in her pants anymore. It's, does she bring me peace? Does she add to my life? But young guys are blinded by hormones, or just unexperienced men that are dying, thirsty to get something, anything that they'll sacrifice the utopia that they built for themselves, the peace, the quiet, the security. They'll give it to a woman because she opened up her clam. This is why simps exist in the world today. That's what men are doing. More and more men are giving up their peace and their security to get a little piece of kitty, and it costs them catastrophically everything. So then you get men like this, bro. Welcome to my fucking TED Talk. I wish I could just plug that into every man's brain. I think we would change society like this in an instant. I used to think women